A Nigerian-based voluntary medical organization, the Cleft and Facial Deformity Foundation, has organized an oral cancer training for medical practitioners and members of the public. The one-day oral cancer training with the theme, The Use of Artificial Intelligence in the Early Detection of Oral Cancer, held in Abuja over the weekend. In collaboration with the University of Hong Kong, the event aims to create awareness about oral cancer among Nigerians and sensitize the populace about prevention of the scourge. Our correspondent Emeka Amako filed this report.
Oral cancers are quite common. It is also the 11th most common cancer worldwide that occurs in the head and neck region. In Nigeria, the statistics is troubling as over 1,000 cases are recorded yearly with a mortality rate of over 700 also recorded. As a solution, the Cleft and Facial Deformity Foundation has collaborated with the University of Hong Kong to develop a computer-based detection tool for Nigeria.
If I look into patient's mouth, and I can see this patient has a likely planus, or what we call leukoplakia. If I collect information from such a patient, I can enter into the system, and it comes down. I submit, and it comes down with the prediction, and I can look you in the face and tell you are developing oral cancer in another 7 years.
While poor survival rate is often linked to late presentation of patients to the hospitals, stakeholders say local communities are severely underserved in terms of oral health personnel.
We are training our community health workers because if you go to communities, there are no oral health workers there. Everybody wants to come to the town. There are no dentists in the communities. They all come to the town, Abuja, Lagos, but in our rural communities where these things are prevalent, we don't have. So Ministry of Health is going to the communities now to train them so that these people will be able to recognize early signs of all these cancers and nomas and advise and probably refer to the main hospitals where dentists can now take up.
The use of tobacco and alcohol in various forms is the major known risk factor of oral cancer. Another concern among the youth is the perverse ways of sexual behaviors. Added to these is the fear of stigmatization, which follows late presentation of oral cancer cases in hospitals.
These days, some young people don't even smoke again. They use what they call e-smoking. They use some other cabinet gadget that they call glass chambers. Some of them are called shisha. They are still dangerous. And in this our age that there's a perversion of sexual behavior among especially the youth. You know, there's this virus that they call the human papilloma virus. People call it HPV. It is a known carcinogen. In fact, it is established as the cervical region. It's almost 100% the cause of cervical cancer. In the oropharyngeal regions, it has been linked to the genesis of oral cancer.
All of us who have participated today are going to be champions to end this because we cannot see everybody who is having, whether it's cancer or the cleft face or whatever. So this stigmatization is a thing of the mind. Since we know it's not an infectious thing that will be, transmitted, we need to now begin to tell our own partners our own family members, our neighbors, your colleagues in your profession, in the church, whoever you meet, that no, don't react like that. It is not anything.
The survival of oral cancer is poor. Less than 50% of patients are alive after 5 years, but early detection increases the chances of survival to 80%. And with the new oral health policy to be launched by the federal government in November, there is hope that incidences relating to oral cancer would decline.